find those that are hungry, see, and find where they are. You just put anything out there and they'll grab that thing, see. I got to get back on my text here. I've strayed from my text, but I'll tell you two more and I'll finish it. I quit buying lures altogether. And I gave my boys a vivid demonstration one time. I took them over to Georgia after being with this fisherman for years. I took them over to Georgia. We had a little old house there by a lake during a meeting. And Mike kept bugging about going fishing, no equipment. I had a little boat there and a rod and reel. I said, I'll show you something. And I got on top of the house there and got an old shingle and cut that shingle off so it was about, on the side looked like that, you see, and a piece about like that, all about that size. And I took me a knife and punched me a hole in there and tied my lead on there. And I took me another knife and I punched me a hole back here and took a heavy piece of nylon and hung a treble hook on back there. And then I went out that little old pond and walked around that pond and out there and then bloop, bloop, bloop. I got 6 strikes in 30 minutes and landed 2 of them. And that thing was a piece of shingle. Did you know? Now, don't you know the American Indian had some way to catch fish? Don't you know he didn't have to go down the hardware and buy the Baby Dalton special, you know, or the double-tailed Sally with the pork rind wiggler and all that stuff? He had some way to do it. If you there's a magazine that says you sending us, we'll tell you how to catfish with no bait, no lure, no nothing. Now you send them with that thing, you know what they'll send you back and tell you to do? And this will work. They'll try to get you a bamboo pole like this and put a string on it like that. And cut off a piece of leather belt like that. And then hang a couple of hooks in that leather belt. And when you just troll down the side of the bank there, and at night you can do it. And take that thing and take that bamboo pole and lower that leather thing up against the bushes and slap the water with it.
I call it jigger fishing.
Is that what that's called? Well, I didn't know, but I know that thing will work. Because if you can find where the bass are and get them when they're hungry, they'll hit anything. They're like blues. They'll hit something when they're mad. Bluefish and bass will get upset with you, disturbing their peace, and they'll hit that thing. Over in Mississippi, they have what they call grabbing, which is a sport with too much guts in it for me. I mean, I've never been in that one. But those guys wade down the riverbank and go underwater, reach up under the bank, and pull them out with their hands. An old boy up there in the Warrior River in Hale County, Alabama, he called Injun Joe. He's about half colored and half Indian. They call him Sambos. And he'd go down the bank like this and reach up and pull this stuff out and throw it out in the bank. And they'd